We just talk like normal. Like you're just bitching about, where's your Tim Pool hat? Dude, I don't gotta wear it all the damn time.
We're in California.
Yeah, it's fucking
hot.
It's 80-some degrees. And this is actually an air-conditioned garage. And it's still a little,
the sheet
it's a little
beanies, like
toasty.
really thin ones.
Did you say a sheet beanie?
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
Really sheet back.
Oh, there's a sheet. A sheet
I
beanie.
didn't say sheet.
I was,
Really thin one.
I was almost offended right there.
Oh, I'm offended for you. Here we go.
Welcome. Are we live now?
We're live.
We're live.
We've been live.
Hey, welcome back to the Nerd Brothers, man. It's so great to see you guys here to hang out with us once again. Go grab yourself a tall beverage of your favorite drink and grab a snack and hang out with us for the next hour while we talk about some cool nerdy shit.
Yep.
So,
Nerd on.
nerd on.
Nerds.
I'm Chris.
Right?
And I am Mr. Lance.
Ooh, Mr. Lance. It's like Mr. Echo.
That's right.
Mr.
Whatever.
Kennedy.
So, yeah, another week. A lot of always nerdy stuff going on in this world, right?
Weird stuff.
Always weird stuff.
Weird Hollywood, if you will.
Dude, Hollywood is so crazy right now.
Whack, woke.
I'm so glad I'm not an actor. I don't think I could do it.
Well, could you imagine being Harrison Ford? That poor guy.
That was about the best lead-in I've ever seen in my life. You would like to get on with that?
Let's do it.
He's talking about the supposedly new indie movie with female leading role,
Is it like...
AKA Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider, pretty much is what it is. It's a pretty much a Tomb Raider movie.
So therefore, it's really not Indiana Jones movie, so I don't... Woo, you read the article, so why don't you give us a little more detail on it for the viewers out there and maybe where to check out the article. Because the things we say here, we're just reading on the internet, so we didn't hear this from anybody, so...
The fuck is the internet?
Well, I mean, it's the new Indiana Jones film is going to portray a female lead, which is going to be
Laura Croft.
Laura Croft, pretty much. And sure, Harrison Ford, Indiana Jones is going to be in a movie, but it's not going to be his movie.
No.
It's going to be a female lead.
Handing down the whip and the gun and his hat to some chick.
They might as well just call Angelina Jolie up.
Yeah.
And it could be like a crossover is what it should be.
Right.
I don't like
be a crossover.
I don't like the sound of this at all.
But I mean that's the road that we're on right now. We're down that road as far as where we're at with
the things we have to deal with to see characters or actors we like.
Exactly.
It's like just to see Harrison Ford, I gotta deal with this shit movie.
And he has to shut his mouth.
Yeah.
In order to pretty much keep his job to stay afloat.
Oh,
he not get canceled.
Yeah, he could.
But he could have.
How do you feel about a female?
Oh, I think it's
lead
great.
role? He's like, oh my god, this is going to be amazing. Please don't cancel me.
My point is, he just could have turned down the job and said, "I'm not going to do it." But apparently, he read the script. He's like, "I love it." So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Exactly. Does he? Yeah. I think he has to love the script.
But there's more detail from what we read on the internet, and everything on the internet's true. It's going to be an Indiana Jones name in movie only. And he's going to be like a bit character while the female lead does her thing. And I know a lot of people are like, well, that's great. That's a great idea. Well, then just make a whole different movie.
Yeah.
You don't need Indiana Jones. You're just doing that to sell tickets. And I don't like that. It's deceiving. It's dishonest. I don't like it.
It has nothing to do with her being a female lead. Indiana Jones is a male actor. It could be a spin-off.
Sure,
she
fine.
could be the daughter of Indiana Jones.
I have no problem with strong female leads, man. I like them. I love them. But don't railroad someone else's movie just to sell tickets, man.
Let's go do Underworld then and make it a
dude, right?
Role. I mean,
dude, that's a great movie, and no one looks at that as like
you'd call it Blade.
You call Blade, pretty much the same thing.
don't do it. It's like
Leather outfit,
yeah.
cape, zombie hunter.
Yeah, but she was the strong female lead. She was the.
No, I totally agree. Yeah,
You
but
know?
if you switch roles, is what I'm saying is you'd have a Blade movie, or
You
just like
would,
we're saying,
to a degree.
one would be,
But
Tomb.
I don't remember anybody bitching about it. Seeing her in that tight suit.
Yeah.
Oh, I loved it.
Hey, guys don't mind that. Some
Kate
guys.
Beckinsale
I
likes
can't
it
speak
still.
for all guys. Like strong women, so.
Well, I mean, just look at where we're
But
going.
we're just talking about as far as how this relates to this movie, though.
Yes, I mean, as far as, like, just what Hollywood's doing in general with the Pirates of the Caribbean. You got Margot Robbie is going to star as the lead for Pirates of the Caribbean. We've seen it with Star Wars, when you got
Sorry.
the Rey portraying the female lead. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the female leads being in the films, but these franchises are established around having strong male characters. So you're getting rid of them and then you're plugging it in. Basically, virtue signaling is what you're doing.
Yeah, that's not my problem. Is
It is.
female leads at all? It's a crappy movie with some poor chick who has to deal with being the lead.
Well, it's what Wu said. It's virtual signaling. This is already a franchise based on a strong male lead. So you're switching it over just to appease the woke crowd. We don't have any problem. I think most people don't have a problem with a strong female lead.
No.
Just don't take it away. It's like, no, we can't have Superman anymore. It's got to be Superwoman.
Mm-hmm.
We can't have Batman. It's got to be Batwoman.
Yeah.
Some of these characters are written for men, and some characters are written for women. And I think most normal people don't mind that. It's okay. It's totally okay. And I don't know. I think we already talked about this. We talked about this as a topic earlier, and I was already pissed off. So, you guys got anything else to say?
But that's just the direction that we're going in Hollywood. And why do you think their movies are tanking? Why do you think people are tuning out?
They're
It's because
not.
of shit like this.
Yeah,
That's why.
it's not the female leads. It's the movie. Like with Rey.
Yeah.
Like my issue wasn't with Rey. It was with her being trained in 2 seconds. I'm like, this is crap. Like, God,
Right.
come on, write better. You guys got to do a better job. Like,
And we were younger too. We complained about how we thought Luke was trained too fast,
I did.
Right?
Remember? Yeah.
and she's like, instantly, she's like the most powerful Jedi we ever met. I'm like, whoa, man.
Well, until Brie Olsen comes around.
Oh my God. Don't.
So, another
Tune
topic.
into next week. Because as my brother knows, I got issues with that chick.
Everybody all riled up.
I'm already riled up. I don't want to talk about that. Speaking of getting riled up about Star Wars,
KK,
KK,
do you love me?
your favorite woke. I ain't gonna go that far. So, based on his leaks or this rumors from a source,
These are rumors.
rumors,
Take them with a grain of salt.
take them with a huge grain of salt. Because we didn't hear this from anybody directly. We're just on the internet like everybody else. So, you want to?
Well, one, Kathleen Kennedy, which is one of the lead people at Disney /
Leaked by some random dude.
Lucasfilms. Yeah, she's on. I guess she's quoted as saying that Star Wars was initially her idea. That people are taking credit for her brilliance, male dominance. They were overshadowed her due to her being a woman. That the only reason why, I guess if you will, why the stories took from her, because she's the poor woman.
But the bad thing about that is she's well aware that George Lucas wrote the story.
Or is she?
Well, that's what they're talking about. Her truth. That's the kind of the world we're living right now is, well, that's my truth.
Yeah.
That's not a fact. It's my truth. Well, I said that so you must believe me because that's my truth.
It's chewing here.
Right. And that's a scary precedent to have.
Yeah.
It's like you can just totally lie and say, well, that's my truth. And people will believe you just because
Like
you're you.
That's just like all these streaming apps was my idea. It's my show.
Right. Dude, yeah.
Back in the early 90s.
I invented Apple. I was thinking about that stuff way long ago.
And what I'm also reading into and hearing about at Lucasfilm, especially her circle, is strictly and solely yes. You know, yeah, that yes man, I guess would be considered a yes woman.
Yeah.
You know, so with her, it's let's look at like the
Yes,
Ryan
ma'am.
Johnsons. It is strictly like you do what you're told. Shut up. Don't have an opinion. Listen to me. So it's just basically like you're the yes man. So everybody who's around her, whatever Kathleen Kennedy says, doesn't matter if it's right or wrong. They believe it or they don't believe it. Whatever she says,
That's
it's
scary.
like, oh wow, you're right. You know, the sky's purple, but is it? Oh, it is. Oh my God, I never thought about that. You know, I'm looking at the sky. Actually, Kathleen, you are right. It does have lots of hints of purple, but everybody knows the fucking sky is blue. So.
Yeah.
And that's the scary thing about it, is that she has a lot of those people around her. Everybody that works for her is strictly the yes man or the yes woman. And
That's a scary fact.
as she was saying was that, as far as the Star Wars thing, what she thought she was going to create with the last 3 films was going to be far more popular than what George Lucas created. And then she was going to go down as being known as the Star Wars
Yeah.
person.
See, that's what I
Surpassing George Lucas.
That's what I
Just
kind
of dark statistic, if you will.
I gathered from the article more that she didn't really want to take credit for all of Star Wars. It's more that she wanted to take credit for the Star Wars that she built, and that would overshadow anything.
Yes.
Because she's
George
already
Lucas basically anything he's ever done.
well, pretty much. Because as soon as she got on board, they bought Disney bought Lucasfilm. They ended the canon. That's just called Legends now. Star Wars Legends. When George owned it, it was called canon.
Mm-hmm.
Everything happened in the movies, everything happened in the books was canon. That means, for those of you out there, that means it's real and it's part of the story.
Yeah.
With Disney, that's called Legends now. Like,
Yeah.
that might have happened. Like the fucking Tooth Fairy, maybe.
Yeah.
It's not real to them. And that's what the story she's trying to build.
It's a
Like,
myth.
her idea was to build a story so much bigger than his and push his down. Like, I guarantee you, in her world, in 10 years, the original trilogies would just probably not even be on Disney Plus. They'd just be.
Oh, that's probably what you want.
This doesn't exist. There'd be
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars Legends, like back when these toxic males used to run the world and wielded their light blades. We don't need them anymore. I think she
That's
could
what
never
she
take
wants.
credit for inventing Star Wars because she'd get
Nothing to do with it, yeah.
she'd get her pants sued right off her, you know. So I think that's more the thing, as opposed to she wants to take total credit because she didn't write it. She knows that. She's smart enough to know that. I don't like her, but she's not stupid. In my
It's just an
opinion.
odd thing to say, you know. I think a lot of times she
It
just,
is.
I don't think she can bite her tongue. You know, she just
Yeah.
talks.
Well, she was given a lot of power, and George trusted her a lot too.
Oh, yeah.
And she fucked him over right out of fucking Jump Street, like literally.
Yeah. You know, when they're sitting around like the round table like we're here now, and George is presenting, you know, what did he say that he, God, this was like last week when he said he presented his full trilogy, you know, and that's what he presented, which he had the whole line, you know, it went from the kid to the father to the grandfather. That's kind of what his thing was, you know. He
Yeah.
wanted it to be in that kind of order. And
And that
he
should have been
presented
a
that
topic on this episode.
Yeah,
and we
and he-
totally forgot about it.
and
Sorry,
he-
folks.
And he presented that to her, but, you know, she nodded like, yeah, we'll do this. This is a great idea, George. She's probably, you know, jotting it down in her notepad. You know,
Not really writing. Just like pretending to
fuck you,
write.
George, fuck you, George, fuck you.
And just for all you folks out there watching this, this video was released by a YouTube channel called Star Wars Theory. It has millions of viewers. So I think it's not even it's not like a leak. There's a Star Wars book
It's
you
a
can
big
buy.
book. Like, it's a big
And
book.
it's all written there. So if you want to know what George's plan was, it's all there. So this ain't a leak. This ain't a rumor. George had a plan for this sequel, the last three. And Disney said, no, we got our own idea. So,
but then when he sold it to Disney, he presented that to them.
He did. Yeah.
And I think when he sold it, he was saying, like, well, I will sell it if you kind of stay true to my story. I don't know if that was kind of in there. I thought I heard something about that.
It was.
We're going to keep Skywalker in there, right? That's it.
She kind of like promised. If you watch that 2012 video when she talked about it,
yeah,
it's on YouTube. It's like, yeah, I'm going to follow George's vision and his story. Yeah, she lied her ass off. So,
yeah, which is sad.
yeah, it's
And this is where we're at now. Now they're making comics with fucking rocks.
fucking
Again,
rocks.
yeah, let's place Luke Skywalker with a rock. Good luck with that.
That rock has a lot of force power, man. All right, you know what? We could talk about Star Wars all night. We have many times in this show. That's another hot topic. We start off with two ones. My blood temperatures. Let's get into something like kind of cool, kind of mellow that we can all like get on board with. And the coolest one was we talked about Thundercats a few weeks ago on the
Thundercats. Oh,
like, he's getting
sound like Hacksaw Jim Duggan for a minute.
Ray's he's getting a chub right now.
I do.
we were talking about Thundercats movies a few weeks ago, but now there's more rumors coming out that actually Ryan Reynolds is looking to star in the next Thundercats
As
movie
Lionel.
as the first Thundercats
Fanboy.
movie. As Lionel, yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Not Lionel.
Fat.
Lion.
I said Lionel, and it said Lionel.
Oh, I say Lionel like Lionel Richie.
Yeah, Lionel Richie.
But I know his name is Lionel.
No one's walking on.
Like
No one's dancing on the ceiling here, man. Calm down, Ray.
Yeah, I think it's our
But I know that song.
California accent.
Oh, what a feeling when you're dancing on the ceiling. Okay, so how happy are you about it? Woo.
Well, I think it's great because I think he's more he's fitting for the role. He's tall. He has the physicality for it. He's a pretty chiseled dude. So
Yeah.
I don't know if Lionel has sarcasm. Because I know Ryan Reynolds is a pretty sarcastic guy. So I think it would be a kind of.
I don't think he's gonna do like a whole dick and fart.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, he's done
on this one.
He's done the American horror. the Amityville horror,
Amityville horror. Yeah.
which he kind of played, and
Yeah, I think he'd pipe it down if he had
Yeah.
to.
Yeah. I think it'll be perfect for it. I want to see Batista play Panthro.
Oh, that'd be bitching.
I want to see that because he's getting bigger and bigger now. It's like before it was Vin Diesel. That was my man crush to do it back in the day. But like now I see.
But do you think Batista's too big though?
No, because
Yeah, he's too
Panther.
big.
I thought Panther was bigger than Lionel.
No. Look.
I don't care what your toys say. That's how I felt.
I don't care what your toys say.
To me, Panther was like the best fighter there. He's like the badass, like bodyguard type of
Because
Thundercat.
Batista's a big dude, isn't
Plus
he?
he had
Big dude?
plus he had nunchucks like fucking Michelangelo from Ninja Turtles.
That's
so,
true.
I mean, this dude was dope, and he drove the fucking what was it called? Jesus, I'm going blank now.
They had a hammering fist.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
tank.
Yeah.
The tank with the claws and shit. That thing was dope.
Yeah.
Like Panther was like, dude, fanboy. I'm like, I thought he was like the best Thundercat. It's just that's me personally. So.
Yeah, but they could put together a good cast of that. I mean, the
Oh yeah.
talks is escalating, so I think there's going to be a lot more news to that as far as if they're actually going to fall through with it. I mean, sure, this is still just rumored. There's really nothing in development of scripts or anything like that, so it's still
Way early. Yeah.
it's way early, still rumored. But
I like talking about it.
it's good that they're getting. Well, there's actually just buzz about it. People are talking about it, so that means that there's excitement about it. So
Yeah. I think that could be a good one. I mean, dude, you have you have Snarf, so you got you're gonna sell to the kids with the little toys and stuff. You have the little robot bears, what are they called? But you have that. That's another toy you can sell to the kids in part 2. Don't blow your load right off the first one, but milk that shit. Make your money.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say it's original, but it's still nothing they've redone.
Yeah.
Right now they're just redoing everything. Yeah. So this here is not necessarily original, but it hasn't been done before.
Yeah.
We've seen a He-Man movie with Dolph Lundgren back in the 80s with blue ass, but we've never seen it. We've never seen a Thundercats movie, so I mean, it's been since the early 80s. So
it could be a lot better now with the technology, though.
I can't say I've ever watched a movie with like upright walking lions who talk and fight and drive vehicles. No, I don't think I've seen that before.
No.
Cats.
Cats.
Well, cheetahs.
Yeah, Ray. Those are cheetahs.
Well, we had a lion. Lion.
Well, that chick is a cheetah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's her name?
Chitara.
How original.
Tigro.
Right.
Tigro.
Panthro's a panther.
Yeah. Dude, it's like I'm back.
Yeah. Thundercats.
It's like it's
cool cats hanging around
all over again.
Really cool cats.
I forgot all those names. I remember Lino and Panther, that's it. And Mumwa.
Yeah, he's not a cat.
He's a mummy, man. Mumwa, get it? Obviously, all these names follow their name. Lion-O, Chitara, Panthro. Dude, am I on a thing here?
Well, that's the weird thing about it, because then you have the villains. I mean, and then the main villain is Bummer. It's like
you got Jackal.
Yeah, you got Jackal.
Mumwa is a mummy. Jackal is.
I know, but like all of them are animals. What the fuck is it? What's up with Mumra?
Yeah. Mum.
I know, but they're all animals. He's just a mummy of a human mummy. Like, what does he have to do with the whole animal?
The cats
and the animals. Like Jackal and the frog dude. They're all animals. He's the only one that's not an actual animal.
Yeah, you got the snowman.
You ever noticed that?
You got to get a bad guy. Why not be a mummy?
So why not a bad animal?
It was trying between like a mummy and a zombie. They went with a mummy. I don't know. They probably tossed Frankenstein.
Were they trying to rip off Skeletor, you think, or
right around the same time?
Yeah,
pretty close.
Yeah. Like that's the only thing I can think of.
It's pretty close.
But I mean, we'll take it.
That's probably the best guess. As a Skeletor.
Yeah,
right around the same time. We're talking about 3 or 4 years, give or take.
Yeah.
It could be a good movie. Could be like a huge summer blockbuster kind of movie.
Yeah, I mean, if you
kids
do it right,
it'll get the toys right back in circulation again.
Because the toys, they don't sell Thundercat toys in like the big box stores. You got to actually go to online to get them. Like they don't have Thundercat line at all in any of the stores. So this could put them in the stores. So this here could go.
Yeah,
it could be a good thing for them.
Well, for you 80s kids out there, it wasn't really on for very long. Probably 3 or 4 years, maybe max on TV.
But you even got your like Obi-Wan Kenobi with what's his name for Lion-O, his advisor, the spirit.
Right. Yeah.
Spirit World.
He kind of steals from Star Wars, kind of like. I thought it was cool. I thought it was a great cartoon.
Well, they could go 3 or 4 movies. You know,
oh, easily. Right. I think they could if they.
Yeah, because Lion-O always talked to like some spirit, like He was always like self-conscious and like doing the right thing.
Yeah,
it was kind of like Rodimus Prime.
Yep, exactly.
Like, God, not as good as you. I'm trying though. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they follow the story, but who knows that they'll do that? You know. So,
if it's Ryan Reynolds, it'll be like
some guys never watched the cartoon whatsoever.
Oh wow, that guy just blew his fucking head off.
Lion-O could actually be a sarcastic, wisecracking.
Yeah,
I think if he did it, he would follow the story. I don't think he would. No one would like it if he did. So you got to follow the story. And Lion-O was very insecure, but tough when he needed to be, a good leader.
Yeah.
But he was also very insecure, So you have to play it that way, in my opinion.
No, I can't wait.
Yeah,
I just want to hear more news about it going forward, like getting greenlit and all that stuff. So
yeah, just to reiterate, this is just rumors, folks.
Yeah,
we don't know anybody on the inside. We are just dudes on the internet. So
And I say I never read like scripts or anything. I would to this. I'd be like, yeah,
would you really? You'd read it?
I would, because I'm like, are they going to screw this up?
Well, it's this day and age, you can actually do your feedback. You say this fucking blows.
Yeah,
dude, wouldn't that be nice? It's
like I said, all these things need like super fanboy advisors when these guys direct and write these movies.
Some stuff.
So I'm like, dude, you guys don't. Did you even? Like, did you read it, or have you ever watched an episode or a comic or done something to, have you done your homework to say that you qualify to make this movie? So, I mean, that's how I feel. I think you should definitely have an advisor or, do your homework. Like, I feel like guys say, I'm a great director. That doesn't mean you're going to.
I could not put myself as super fan. Super fan of Thundercats would not be me. That'd be you two.
Oh, yeah.
My brother had all the toys. I'm sure you did too. I had none of them. I just watched the cartoon, like most people. But I can't remember much of it.
Well, I mean, mind you, that was 30-something years ago.
Yeah, but I remember episodes of Transformers very well. Like, I remember how they went. I remember dialogue. So, I was not...
You were kind of like, oh, it's on, I'll watch it. You didn't go actually look out to... or go out of your way to watch an episode.
I liked it, but I never got a...
Yeah.
I
used to watch the movie.
It was also when I was getting a little bit older.
Yeah.
So, maybe Thundercats
Yeah, because I watched the shit out of, like, G.I. Joe, Thundercats.
Right. So did him. So you guys are about the same age.
Yeah.
I'm a few years older, so...
Yeah.
It was kind of that... I still watched it, though, so... I thought it was badass when I watched it. It was great.
Yeah, I think
because it was, like we said earlier, it was original. There was nothing like it. There was Transformers, G.I. Joe, that show, Mask with the flying cars.
X-Men series.
That wasn't out yet.
That was way later.
That was in the 90s, yeah.
And I was like in high school watching that shit. Like,
yeah.
And I was okay with it because I'm like, dude, this is still badass. I don't care what anyone says.
What was the other one? The GoBots?
GoBots. They didn't catch that. They didn't really pick up. They tried.
Yeah.
But actually, GoBots was out before Transformers.
Is that true?
Yes, it is true. Yeah.
Well, they failed.
They did
miserably.
Transformers was like, we want that, just not like that.
We're just gonna modify it.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it better.
Yeah.
It's a great idea. We're just gonna do it way better.
Cause this is from when I think I was watching the what was that show called? The Toys That Made Us.
Yeah.
You watched that? And Transformers actually had the idea. They're getting ready to do it, but GoBots were like, let's make it quicker.
It's like Sega shooting to
They're like, all right, well, we can do it, but we're just going to do it faster. We already know you're coming out, but we're going to come out before you.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. There must have been a leaker within the company.
It's like Sega.
So these guys are going to build this machine. These guys are going to do a show about these cars that turn into robots. You got a leaker.
The Transformers.
The guy got fired from the company.
So weak. We're going to go GoBots.
GoBots.
Well, that's where... Step one, that's what they failed, the name. GoBots. That sounds like a popsicle or something like that. It's dumb. But
yeah, they were... It was pretty bad.
Your marketing team was not on point with that one. GoBots.
Well, like...
what the hell is that?
I know you saw Voltron, right?
I love Voltron.
And then you got Power Rangers.
But that was...
Same thing.
Dude, what the hell? Like, you stole Voltron. Like... And then did live action and made it go again.
Yeah, it was live action. They just did the whole like Godzilla thing, and that's
Voltron. That was Voltron. Voltron was dope. Do you remember that?
That was like early '80s. It was well animated. That was like
that was the first anime, pretty much back then.
Voltron was not anime. Voltron was a cartoon.
No, it was.
It had an anime.
Oh, it's anime. Yeah, it's totally made in Japan.
Yeah.
So was Star Blazer, which I loved in the early 80s. Yeah. So that was technically anime,
Do you remember, was it like Silverhawk? Or
do you remember?
What was it?
Thunderhawk? Was it Thunderhawk?
It was like Silverhawk or something like that. And like one of the dudes had like a cowboy hat and they were like metal robotic birds like in space or something. Mm-hmm. And they were pretty dope. I was like, dude, this is kind of cool. I thought it was pretty cool. I was like, oh man.
It didn't last long.
No, it had like 2 seasons or something. Like it was, Cool,
that
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought that caught me. I thought.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was very short. But yeah, I thought that was a good one.
What about the real Ghostbusters? Because you remember there was a cartoon that came out before them. It was totally shitty.
Well, no, you had the gorilla and it was completely... The real Ghostbusters when they came out with the Ghostbusters in the movies.
Right.
So the other one was just called Ghostbusters, but it had like a gorilla and a completely different cast.
Yes.
How did they even get away with that?
Without
I don't even understand. So they
Without being sued. I don't even understand that.
and they had to come back and they're like, we're the Ghostbusters, but we gotta change the name. Like, we're the real Ghostbusters.
So like before copyrights or whatever. Like,
That's like me starting a band right now and calling it Metallica.
there's no balls back then.
I'm like,
That
oh,
probably
sorry.
yet. It's like
We're the Metallica.
let's go by
The real Metallica.
Power
The real
Rangers.
Metallica. The fact they had that show out was amazing. And then like a year later, the real Ghostbusters came out with, the real
The real
guys,
characters.
and Slimer and all that. So, speaking of that, do you guys have more to say about that?
Yeah.
'Cause I
Well,
was
you got the new Ghostbusters. The movie.
I could talk cartoons all damn day.
Well, I could too, but it just reminded me of what we were talking about earlier about how this past year, how 2020 and the whole COVID stuff messed up everything for movies and TV
Oh, yeah.
shows, and how many things got pushed back. Some stuff got canceled completely. It's never even going to happen. So, God, we'll start off with one I've been looking forward
Movies
to.
or shows or both?
Movies, TV shows, everything.
Yeah.
Like Top Gun was supposed to come out like
We've waited 3 years for that.
last year, right? So,
feels a lot longer.
I'm
That's only because of you, though. Because you spill stuff so early. I'm like,
that's only one
don't
time.
tell me until it's time to.
That was once. Talking about Deadpool?
Yeah. Well, with the Top Gun, you leaked that pretty early too. I was like,
Yeah, that was like what,
that
2
sounds-
years ago?
yeah, that was like
Yeah,
almost
yeah.
3. I'm like,
Yeah.
jeez. Like, so it's like now it feels like, man, like it's as old as my youngest kid. I'm like, jeez, when's this movie coming out?
It seems like it's been as long as since the first one came out. We just watched the trailer years ago. Like years ago, and it's sad that it got pushed back until, November, I think? So, that's just
So
kinda
now-
where we're at with a
Well,
few
it's supposed to
of
be
them.
July, and then it got pushed back to November now, or
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be July.
Yeah, 4th of
Last
July
year.
weekend, yeah. And again, it's supposed to be July this year, too.
yeah, it's supposed to be July this year again too, and it's getting pushed back again.
I feel like I've watched so many trailers of it. I probably watched the whole movie.
And it's not like the trailer's going to change.
No.
It's the same fucking trailer. You got the likes of the Ghostbusters 2 that got postponed. That was out last year, and it's getting postponed again until, I think, November again. So it's not even going to be a summer release date. So you're getting all these weird movies that are, these blockbuster
Whoa, dude.
movies that
There's-
are getting changed.
This whole COVID thing is just throwing me off. I'm like, if I can't go to the movie theaters, I don't want to watch a movie. Like I don't.
Yeah.
I want to go to a movie theater, eat some pop, and
The
spend your $40,
blockbusters, yeah.
whatever.
And watch the blockbusters.
Yeah.
I was pretty excited about Ghostbusters until I saw that new trailer with like the baby Stay Puffs. That hurt me.
Well, got all the blue
That hurts.
Doritos all in their panties rolling a bunch about that.
That hurt me. I'm like, this is
A
just.
baby Stay Puft? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you got the peeps.
Dude, I eat them.
Yeah, like little peeps.
That's how I pop his ass. Look.
Well, it's a little, the little Easter
Hey,
peeps.
pull it up on the video. Let Ray watch it. We'll do it all live. You thought I was joking? No, man.
No, dude, I'd eat his ass. I'm
Dude,
telling you right now.
It hurt. It hurt my heart. They're like trying to get like a baby Yoda vibe to it or something. Like, oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's so cute.
Little guy.
So you haven't seen it, huh?
No. When he said a little baby Stay Puft, I'm like, dude, I'd eat him.
No, there's a whole bunch of them. They're like, it's like almost like copied
Dude,
like.
I love marshmallows.
Yeah, they copied like
I'm making
Gremlins or something like that.
Oh, man.
You might have to watch.
Sorry about the delay. I
Might have to stop
gotta see this real quick.
or watch the audio on that woo. Just we'll see how it bleeds into the mic. I don't know yet. We've never done this before.
Just
First time.
pause
live.
us, watch it, and then come right back.
I wonder if this is going to have the, we'll just watch the trailer.
Yeah, why
Have you
not?
seen the trailer yet?
No.
Let's do it
Really?
together. Let's do it live together.
I told you I don't like watching trailers. Like I just want to.
You know what?
I'm like, this movie's coming out Friday. I'm like, sweet, I'm gonna go see it. Like, you know.
Just let me know if you can hear the audio in the mics.
Certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's not bad.
I came for the show.
Just get to the part with the...
Fast and Furious.
Well, we'll watch the whole trailer. Because you haven't seen the trailer yet.
There's only about 25 Fast and Furious. Why not watch the next one?
Anyway. Honestly, my mom won't say it, but we're completely broke.
Is that Moose?
No, Steve from Stranger Things.
It's this creepy old farmhouse our grandfather left us in the middle of nowhere. Why'd you bring me up here?
Entertainment value?
Yeah, so we're watching this.
I thought that was a dancer Moose
You guys
from all
pull it
those
up too
dancing
on
movies.
YouTube.
What is that?
It's like a couple minutes.
Slimer.
It has that kind of
Slimer, right?
Stranger Things vibe to it,
It
right?
isn't anywhere near a tectonic plate. It has no fault lines. No
You know, I
fault,
lied. I think
no
I
loud
did see this
music.
movie once. I just forgot about it
It's
already.
shaking on a daily basis.
But I definitely don't remember the baby Stay Puft.
Well, that's new. How old is this trailer?
This is a 2021. It's a brand new one.
Is it like the last 2
It
weeks?
does have a. I think we've talked about this before. It has a Stranger Things.
Because the one that was out 2 weeks ago just did the Stay Puft thing. It was Mark Rudd in a goddamn grocery store.
Paul Rudd.
Ghost Trap?
Oh,
What I
right.
call him? Whatever.
Mark Rudd.
Yeah, this is the full trailer. It's not going to have that.
Paul, Mark,
Oh my god.
It's like
Venti, large coffee, you know, whatever.
Podcast fail. Hey man, we're not professionals.
But Ray hasn't seen the trailer.
We just pretend to be ones.
So, what we're going to do, we're going to pull up in here.
I saw no
and we're going to
baby
go.
Stay Puft.
You don't want to. It's probably better not.
It's okay.
You seen the
I
baby
do
Stay Puft?
remember. No, I do remember seeing that trailer, but not with the baby Stay Puft. And that's me because I told you I don't watch multiple trailers. I'm like, that was good.
Here we
I want
go.
to see it. I don't want to see it no more. You know. But I'll check
Here
it out.
we go.
Let's do it.
This
Yeah. This hurts my whole being.
Paul Rudd, 31 flavors, Baskin Robbins.
Mark Rubb, whatever his name is.
Do you guys is Baskin Robbins like worldwide or is that like a California thing or do you know?
It's an American thing.
Is it?
Strawberry, red velvet, blue velvet.
Head and Shoulders?
He's
That's
pretty.
why they spent a lot of money for Baskin Robbins to be in there.
Yeah. I see him. Little fat fucker. Oh shit. Oh hell yeah.
They're like gremlins.
Right.
They kill
Really,
each other.
they are. Look, they're making s'mores out of each other, dude. They're eating each other.
I like it.
No, I do want to see this. I think it has a Stranger Things vibe, which I like.
And this here is a November release date. So
Yeah. What the hell is Baby Yoda doing eating all the damn... Oh, is that a meme?
that's the game.
I was like, wait, what's this got to do with that? Okay, my bad. I was like, what's good? Because he eats everything. Got it. Check.
Welcome back. How was your vacation?
All right, yeah, check that out. You might see the Baby Yoda meme eating, little baby Stay Puft marshmallows.
So there was a lot more things that were kind of messed up by this COVID thing. A lot of movies got pushed back, especially in the Marvel universe. I know Black Widow got pushed back. Thor. Like I'm more of a Thor fan. I liked all of his movies. I like his character on the Avengers and his solo ones. The Black Widow one I'll watch. It's not something I'm like, I think she's hot, but it's not like, I don't know.
Oh, isn't Natalie Portman supposed to be back in the Thor one too?
Yes, she's back.
Yeah.
See, now that makes me interested.
And
'cause, like,
and
when
on
she
top
left,
of
I'm like,
that-
I don't want to do it.
And on top of that, she's going to be a badass now. She's going to have like superpowers.
Yeah.
Like
Really?
she's going to be like Lady Thor
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
Girl
How they
power.
do that, I don't know because she's a human. But it's
I don't
Marvel.
care. I love Natalie Portman.
Marvel
I want to see her back
Universe.
in something. So
Hey, that's my queen, baby. That's Queen Amidala
we've been watching Natalie Portman
Skywalker.
when she wasn't of age. Sorry,
Right?
Yeah.
I know illegal stuff, but
Beautiful girls.
yeah, Beautiful Girls. Watch that if you haven't
too.
seen it. If you haven't seen that, watch that.
Don't
movie.
watch it,
She
man.
says, "What does she say?" She
It's-
goes, "When I grow up, I'm going to be hot."
Yes, you are.
She says that in the movie, and she grew up to be hot. I was like, "Damn."
That's borderline pedo shit, man. I don't know.
Still see it. It's good. It's a good movie.
Don't ever watch it.
That's me. That's a top. That's like a top 5 movie of me last.
Oh, it's awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Watch it.
I have a couple, drinks of your choice and watch that movie. It's a great
is
movie.
greater with a few drinks.
Beautiful girls.
Don't talk about my queen that way. You can call her Lady Skywalker if you want to. But yeah, a lot of movies got pushed back. A lot of TV shows. Like, I don't know if you guys watch it, but The Witcher was really good. That's got pushed back. I don't think that comes out till this summer now. Didn't you say you started watching it?
Mm-hmm.
You watched it all, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I watched.
Great show.
I was actually playing the game when it came out, and I was like, dude, this guy acts just like the character. in
Like
the
they,
game.
like,
I was like, man.
like, dude, that was a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
bought
no,
the
totally.
game just to get on board.
Wasn't a fan.
Yeah, the game.
The
I
game or
I didn't grab onto me, but I bought the books.
Clunky. I played clunky.
Well, it's an older game,
Yeah.
but I bought the books to kind of like to get ahead. So it's a good. The story's better than the game.
Watch
And-
yourself. I'm gonna piss people off, some nerds off.
Hey, man.
I thought it was a good game, guys. I really did.
Oh, so you liked it?
I like the
Did
game.
you beat it?
No. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. There was a couple other games that came out that were more
Yeah.
interesting. I
Well,
guess
that's
you
just
could
how it
say.
is. I'm juggling 3 games.
Dude, I just finished Red Dead finally.
Oh, you did?
Red Dead 2, yeah. I finally finished that. And that
I'm
took
close.
me forever.
I'm close. What about Ghost of Tsushima? You beat that?
I know. I'm very close to that one too, though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the same spot. Like I stopped. Like you just get burnt out on a game for a minute. You're just like, and something else, something really exciting comes out. So you're like, I gotta play this real quick, and then you get stuck on it, and then you're like, you don't go back to that game. It's not that it's not a bad game. You're just like, so many good games come out at once, and you're like, man, I don't have the time.
Just keep juggling. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
Well, I got 15 kills on Warzone yesterday, so I'm pretty damn good. So
Nice. What'd you use? Use those new pistols?
fuck no,
You liar.
I don't even have them.
Did you get the Cronus?
I don't know what that is either.
It's a cheating, the little cheat thing you put in your controller.
No,
Aimbot and all that crap.
I'm insulted you said that to me.
They're saying like a third of people have those things now.
Well, that's probably why
Okay,
when I do
like-
lose,
So
They're
cheat
selling. Did I tell you they're selling them at GameStop now? They actually sell this thing at GameStop. It's called Cronus.
it should be illegal. No, my loadout's M16 with the 2 by and Mac 10.
They have a Mac 10, huh?
Yeah,
The side of my hip.
with the Mac
On the
10
side of my
hip.
I thought you knew.
That's my loadout.
I
That's
know.
pretty bitchin', actually.
It's a bitchin' gun too.
I think I'm using the QBZ. The QBZ and FFAR. I'm a total,
That's okay. That's a meta gun.
yeah. I'm a total meta gun guy. Like right now, I haven't got a chance, but I just unlocked the pistols and finished them all. So I'm ready, with those guys.
Those guns are all gonna be nerfed next week, anyways.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Not unless they sell skins for them, because then they're like, gotta get your money's worth.
Just move on. If you're a good player, you'll be fine. But if you rely on
You have to use a meta
the
gun.
meta guns,
You
then,
have to.
well, then you're not really good.
No, that's not true, because you have good players using it, so it's like, how can you compete?
Well,
If
here's
a
what
pro
happens.
player's using that, and you go in as a scrub, how do you stand a chance? You
The
have to use
last
those
thing I'll
guns.
say about Warzone is
Now, if you're a rose skin wearer,
that's getting nerfed.
fuck you.
That's being changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if you're a rose skin wearer, I hate.
As soon
Yeah,
as these
fuck-
guns
fuck.
get nerfed, you know what's going to happen. There'll be new guns that jump up. This is a rotating thing. It's like we should all be used to this by now. As soon as these guns are nerfed, other guns will pop out as being good, and we'll just do this all again. Next month, we'll be bitching about another set of guns. So
Oh yeah.
just get prepared for that because that's going to happen. It could
I'm
be
excited about the
anything.
rose skin fix because I hope they change it to like some bright pink.
I think you should just make her naked. There you go.
No, because then you got the skin tone colors you're gonna match dry grass and camp.
Well, that's better than a black fucking bathing suit or whatever.
Well, if you can go on Cyberpunk, you get to choose whatever you want. You can be a
I would
Rikishi?
love to try that.
You can
But I heard
choose
that
the
game
size
is
of your
so
dong. You can choose the size of your
up.
tits if you're shaved.
I heard the same thing.
You can do all that. So you can't do that.
That was supposed to be like the best game ever made. And
Which one's that?
Cyberpunk.
Have
Yeah.
you played it?
No, I
It
haven't.
sucks.
I have a coworker. He says he plays it on PC and it's awesome. But then I have another coworker who has a PS4. He's like, "Don't get it. It's so broken and trash."
Oh, I've tried it and it is. It's. I mean, I wanted to like it.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys got arms like
he
this.
was asking like, saying, "How is it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's great. There's no problems." Oh no, it's great. But I was full of shit.
Yeah,
The game sucks.
yeah.
It sucks.
And they lost a lot of money. They're doing refunds. Did you hear about that?
They did on
PS4,
PlayStation. Yeah.
PlayStation was doing refunds.
And that's from the writers of Witcher 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. We love the show. All
The
right,
game is
guys.
not that broke. It's not broke like that.
So, as we're getting towards the end of the show, but we're not done yet. So we leave the good
I was like, what are you
topics.
telling them that for?
Oh, that's how you got to build them up, right? We leave the good stuff for
Look,
last.
we're almost done.
This is kind of like the biggest one that my brother showed me today, which made me super excited. So, Disney
Plus,
Plus.
they just went up $1, by the way. Just
Yeah,
so you
you
guys
know
know that.
I'm buying stocks tonight.
I have to pay them $1 more now.
I'm selling my Tesla just to get this.
You know you Dogecoin.
No. Hey, everybody, stop buying Doge, man.
Don't stop believing. 420, that's when.
Don't stop. So, Disney Plus is in talks, or have been in talks, of developing a Wolverine show for the Disney Plus platform, which should be an ongoing series, which the way this story should always have been told. And I'm super excited, and you don't even know. Take it over, Will, or Ray.
In the suit.
I gotta catch my breath.
In the suit, yes,
Oh,
in the
that-
suit.
I'm talking, the yellow suit,
Yeah. Which we've been waiting to see for 2 decades, pretty much.
Yeah.
So, 2 decades.
The white beater and jeans was pretty cool, but, with the brown leather bomber jacket or whatever,
Yeah.
but the suit, this is the suit finally. Like, oh my God, I'm excited.
So what's cool about this, what they're going to do is going to be like each seasons they're going to portray kind of like the American Horror Story.
Yeah.
So you're going to do a run, and then they're not going to continue from that run. They're just
Get
going
a
to bounce
whole
to another
new one.
story.
Yeah.
Just like the comics do.
Right.
Because one season ends, and it just starts
Another
up.
run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could have the same characters, the same actors and actresses portraying that are in there, but they may portray another role.
A different person.
Right. I think that's clever.
I like it.
So, especially with the Wolverine, it's more character development when you can do the per episodes opposed to the movies, which majority of the movies are going to be an action-packed movie. They're going to be small dialogue, and it's just going to
Right.
be more about fighting scenes and so forth and so on. So when you do the Disney Plus, it's going to be more character development because you got you got more time to develop the character.
And right now they're in the process of writing this. It's not 100%.
They said
yet, but
it's in development.
yeah.
It was greenlit, but it's
So it's
nothing.
greenlit,
Nothing was written. There's no
Yeah.
script. There's no director. There's
Right.
but
nothing.
no actor.
So the word
no
in
idea of
development,
actors yet.
Yeah.
in
Who do you want
development
to see as actor?
doesn't mean it'll happen. It's just it's like a thought process.
Yeah.
As far as who would God, that's a good question.
Who do you want to see as Wolverine now? Back then, when we first talked about this, it was it wasn't even fucking who. It was
With Mel Gibson.
yeah, it was like Mel Gibson, Kevin Costner. Was it name mentioned? I was like, what?
Glenn Danzig.
Yeah.
That one.
Um,
Oh no.
so yeah, this time I'm like, man, who are they gonna use this?
Me and we were talking about Sebastian Stan earlier.
I want to see a short.
But he's
stock
already
guy this
he's
time.
already all over.
He's already
Disney.
what it's over
So,
right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Portrayed to be amazing.
they're just gonna have to find someone who's pretty badass, who can growl
Do you
naturally.
think they're gonna go with a name, or you think they're gonna go someone just completely new actor?
I think they're better off going with a no name, creating them, like they did with Hugh Jackson.
They might
Hugh
be able,
Jackman, which is, you know,
they might be able to do it again, sure. But that dude he'd have to be good, you know. But your question, I can't think of any actor right now that could do it. Really,
short, stocky.
Yeah. Who
Grassy.
was I saying? What were we talking about earlier? The guy in The Fighter and plays Venom. Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, yeah.
but
Short, stocky.
he's already in the
Venom.
universe,
Yeah.
and I don't see him as that. To be honest with you,
No. I could see him because his figure, you know.
but it's got to be more than
Like when I saw him in The Fighter, I'm like, dude, that dude's short,
It's gotta
stocky,
be the
broad
character.
shoulders.
I mean, can you look?
Well, you're wearing a mask now.
But you're not always wearing the mask. I imagine on the show he's
Well,
going to be
yeah.
out of the mask a lot.
Well, I mean, he has facially. He's got scruff. He's short, stocky. I don't know if
I don't know.
how well of an accent he can do, or
I guess what I'm trying.
or
He doesn't.
growl,
To me, he
yeah.
doesn't look the part.
so to me, he does look the part. Like I
Not
think
his
he looks-
face.
like,
His
physically,
face
he looks
doesn't
the
look.
part.
I think you're just looking more at physically.
Yeah.
I'm looking more at the face and the way they talk, their dialogue.
Well, that's what
and-
makeup's for, I think, though. So I mean,
And the haircut, I think.
I think you got so used to Hugh. I think that.
I'm not used to Hugh. I wasn't excited.
Remember when
about
you first
him.
started? We're like,
Yeah,
who the hell is this dude? This tall ass, skinny, like.
you got Clint Eastwood to play for
Yeah.
Logan.
What's he like?
And now we're like, don't go.
Yeah, he's a tall, skinny
He's
guy.
6'4".
Yeah,
He's every bit of a foot taller.
yeah.
I think Logan's supposed to be like 5'5".
Yeah, 5'5".
Well, in real life, you're not going to find 5'4".
No. So you find a 5'9" guy, 5'10" guy, call it a day.
No, they go get like the biggest fucking guy out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think after Hugh Jackman, I don't think the height's the biggest thing for me. But one thing I think why they went with Hugh Jackman is he had the look,
Yeah.
The hair.
and your guy doesn't have the look.
Well, you grow some facial hair, though. We always see him clean shaven, though.
You don't got it.
No?
Not in my opinion. Not to me.
I see more like the Sebastian Stan. I think he should just jump
Yeah,
ship
I see that.
from
Yeah.
the Winter Soldier.
Well, I mean, what's his name did it? The Human Torch and
Yeah,
Captain
yeah.
America.
Yeah, exactly, he did.
Right? Dude, it's true. Like, and
That's true.
and they're both in Marvel. Like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? Like, they let that happen. How did that even happen? Like,
So
dude,
the-
you're the Human Torch, bro. Like, what's going on? I think that's why I wasn't a big fan of Captain America. I'm like, dude, I think I couldn't like unsee it. I'm like, dude, you're the Human Torch.
You're the Torch.
Well, here's the
Johnny.
difference, though.
Johnny Storm.
I'm like, Johnny, come on.
Those Fantastic Four movies weren't very good. To just be honest, we all watched it for
So
Jessica
it doesn't
Alba.
count.
We just watched it for Jessica Alba. Let's be honest.
Duh.
Quit lying to yourselves. Those weren't good.
Then half the time he's invincible. Like,
Now the future ones, those will be
Yeah,
good.
we'll see. Yeah.
So hold your breath on those. But the next, well, it's going to start with Reed Richards first. But
They just got
That'll
so
be good.
much. They got so much on their plate right now. We're talking about
they need like
Wolverine
teams
right now.
of
So
like
it's just
they literally
crazy.
need teams of like you're the Fantastic Four team, you're the Spider-Man team, you're the Iron Man team. We just need teams for these things. I think.
well, they
nowadays.
do. And that's kind of the great thing about the Disney Plus stuff is they can start pulling them all together. When do they get to the big fight, which
Yeah.
will be Secret Wars?
Yeah.
So they can use the TV show to kind of tie it all together when they need to.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to do it all, well, let's give him a movie, let's give him a movie, you a movie,
Like this Wolverine one, I don't know if it needs to be a movie, but I want to see Wolverine and freaking Hulk fight.
That's kind of
Dude.
the thing too.
And I'd
I
love
didn't
that.
I'm
hear
hoping
about
they do
yeah.
that. Like to me, it doesn't have to be a actual
Yeah.
mainstream movie. Hell, make it an episode in
Yeah,
the damn
I've seen
series,
that,
like
yeah.
whatever.
I've
Did you ever
seen
watch
that.
that?
No, the one on the cartoon animated. I've not
Yeah.
watched it yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
God.
I've seen that. Yeah,
Deadpool's in it too.
yeah.
Logan, I think we lost him.
It's awesome. I like
Yeah.
it. But yeah, I would love to see that. I mean,
Like they could actually just take that script and just make a movie,
yeah,
just to make some money right now.
yeah. I mean,
So I don't know. So I'm pretty happy about that. I think that could go, like Lance was saying earlier, that this could be possibly as big as like Obi-Wan in a couple of years if this comes to fruition.
Oh, hell yes.
Yeah.
Because I think even if you're not too comic book savvy, I think everybody knows who Wolverine is. So
It's like, not a whole lot of people know Winter Soldier or the Falcon, you know?
Yeah.
Or
No.
WandaVision or, Wanda Vision. You know, a lot of people don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Sure, if you are, you watch the Avengers, you're going to know Wanda and, Scarlet Witch and Vision are going to appear. Then if you watch, say, like, Star Wars, nobody knows who the Mandalorian
Sorry, I like
is.
to have my superheroes have superpowers.
right.
But people already knows who Wolverine is. I mean,
Sure, like let's say, like for instance, like my ex-wife's like, do you know who Wolverine is? Do you know who Logan is? It's like eye rolling. Yeah, the guy with the claws. You're right. You are right.
Take me to bed, lose me forever.
Take me to you just got laid tonight.
what was that from? Is that Top Gun?
Top Gun.
That's right.
Take me to bed, lose me forever, Goose.
We're here all night. All right, so we are on to our final topic. This is actually, I'm kind of excited about because it's kind of a.
Was one of the guys we mentioned that I wanted Thundercats, so yeah. I'm excited for him too. He's just getting bigger and bigger, so yes, he's making a name for himself finally.
So lead us into it, right?
Well, Batista is going to be the lead in a zombie movie, correct?
Correct.
I just watched the
Netflix
trailer today.
original.
It's called Army of the Dead. It looks good. He's got a good supporting cast.
I love the
a couple
trailer.
comedians.
The trailer looks great.
Yeah, it reminds me of the zombies are more like was it World Z?
World Z or 28 Days Later.
Yeah,
Dawn of the Dead.
they're running zombies. They're parkour zombies. It's crazy. So
That's
it's like the
probably-
zombies you don't want to deal with. If you're fat, you're fucked.
That's kind of like
Right?
Yeah.
the one thing we probably all have in common. The one thing we don't like about the trailer is fast, smart zombies.
Yeah.
That's
It's
kinda
almost
weird.
they're not zombies. They're almost like more like infected or even.
Infected, exactly.
I want to say like just have like human cannibals that just eat people because that's what they seem like. It's like they're just. They look like zombies, but I mean they're running, they're chasing you, they're smart. Like it's like cannibalism instead.
I wish
So
they would
it's-
just
I would say
call them
infected.
infected instead of zombies.
Yeah.
But we were trying to look. We looked at the trailer. Netflix called it a new zombie movie with David Bautista. I'm like, well, maybe, just maybe in the movie, they won't call him that.
Yeah,
If they're called it, if they call them infected, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
But if they call them zombies, I'm like, zombies don't.
Zombies
behave that
don't
way.
run. Zombies aren't smart. Zombies limp around.
Yeah.
That's what zombies do.
Dude, I was watching it. There were some parkour zombies. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, dude, I'm done. I'm fat. Fuck.
Those they are infected. They're not
Yeah.
zombies.
Infected or mutated, whatever you want to call it. Because
I'm lasting like 30 seconds.
we were talking about earlier. What do you need to be smart? A brain.
Yeah.
Zombies, they're dead,
Yeah.
man. Like, there's not blood flowing.
They're brain dead.
They're literally brain dead. That's why they call them the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
You can't be Walking Dead and thoughtful.
It's not the running dead
Right.
guys are.
Imagine they would have called the show The Running Dead. I don't think that would have taken off very well. Hey, Carl.
Right?
Those are
Exactly.
there's Carl. There's some running zombies. That show would have
Running walkers.
running
No, because
zombies.
they wouldn't be walkers.
Power walkers.
Carl, watch out from the power walkers. Power walking.
Watch out for them runners. Or they'd be considered sprinters.
Watch out for the sprinters. Daryl, get your crossbow. There's 5 sprinters. That show would have lasted 1 episode.
Fuck, I missed. Again.
Could you imagine that those were actually sprinting zombies in that show? That show would suck.
There'd be one episode.
How many
one episode.
How many sprinters do you think Daryl would have got with that crossbow? None.
Rick would have died of starvation in that tank. Like there wouldn't have been a show.
There would have been a show.
Because zombies are revolved around The Walking Dead.
That's what I said. Called
That's it.
the Running Dead. Man, they're fast, aren't they? Man, they're fast.
No, they're sprinting.
Sprinting dead.
They're not running. They're like sprinting.
Well, there's a scene where they're like in it's Vegas and they're in the casinos and like literally zombies are doing parkour over the slot machines and stuff. I'm like, dude, they're just doing parkour. Like, screw that. I'm done. I was like, I'm done. I can't.
And I've always found it more kind of creepy or terrifying when you have the zombies that are walking, this kind of walking hordes, opposed to them just running. I've always found it unappeasing to me when you see just them running around.
Yeah.
For some reason, it's like they think that's more terrifying and scary to the audience, the fans, you know. Zack Snyder, I'm not surprised that he has running zombies because when he
to me, it's like you lose hope. It's like, dude, at least with some zombies, walking zombies, even in big hordes, you have hope of surviving. You're like,
Zack
I can
Snyder
survive this. I can
ruined Romero's.
Oh,
yeah, because he turned them into running zombies.
Yeah.
They were running zombies.
And they started to communicate too. Like, oh, we're kind of smart. We figure shit out.
Yeah.
You can't. You don't have a brain.
We can walk underwater. And
You're dead.
God, you're going to take me back to the first two topics where my blood's going to start running up. Yeah.
But I'll watch it.
Oh, watch it.
I'm definitely going to watch it. Hell, maybe chick from Resident Evil can make a cameo in it and save their asses.
Oh, yeah.
What is her name? Mila something?
Yeah, Mila Jovovich.
Jovovich, yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard name.
Dude, she's still hot. She's got to be pretty old now. Yeah, that'd be funny to see a camo of her saving him.
Right.
Just for shits and giggles.
Just shits and giggles. But the thing is, though, there's a totally different zombies. Oh, speaking of that, that new Resident Evil is coming out here soon.
The Village?
The Village.
Game?
Yeah.
Movie? What?
Game.
The video. The game, yeah.
Game.
Yeah.
And I haven't even beat 7 yet, so.
Biohazard, right? Is that the last one? Yeah.
You know why? The game's scary as fuck.
I got on VR. It's great, but you just get the motion sickness and all that. It's cool.
I walked in on you a couple times doing your VR shit. I'm like, we're in the spirit world, asshole.
Yeah, we are in the spirit world.
I thought about investing in that. I'm not going to yet. I'm going to wait a few more years.
I'd fall fucking flat on my face or.
Yeah,
I'd probably hurt my sickness. I'd probably hurt my. I need like
real.
I need like a legit like full size empty room with like wrestling mats on the walls and floor to do some VR because I'd be getting into it. Like I would. I'd be like hit the wall.
Well, it's like when Call of Duty gets to VR, it's like I'm gonna need a treadmill.
Yeah,
and like lots of room to move. Like,
you're playing like one game a night instead of
dude, I would lose like 20 pounds in like a week, dude. You don't realize how much we run.
Usain Bolt.
We run so much, dude. I'm gonna have bruises. What'd you do? I dolphin dive. You hit the dolphin dive? Yeah, I hit the dirt, man. I hit the dirt.
That'd be great if you had a guy like in your ear. Hit the fucking dirt.
They kind of do. When you're playing the campaign, hit the ground, soldier. You're like, okay.
That's funny. Do we have anything else tonight, or?
No, we're just riffing right now.
But check out the Army of Darkness. I keep wanting to say that.
That's a good movie.
Army of Darkness is awesome.
Bruce Campbell, Army of the Darkness.
Can't go wrong.
Way better.
Beautiful Girls.
Hey, we'll still check
that out too. Two different types of movies, but yeah.
And fuck Kathleen Kennedy.
Woo!
Fuck you, KK. That's what I'm calling for now. KK.
Well, that's a wrap.
We're out.
Have a good night.
Later, woke bitches.